Good morning and welcome back to the Mining Stock Daily Morning Briefing, presented by the Clear Commodity Network and delivering today's top news in mining and mineral exploration. From the new ClearCom studios, here's your host, Trevor Hall.
And good morning, everybody. Welcome back to the Mining Stock Daily Morning Briefing. It is Wednesday, May 13th. Thanks for joining us. Gold is at $4,798 an ounce on that front month contract. Silver is gaining to $88.05 an ounce this morning. Copper, after making a new all-time high yesterday, is making another new all-time high, up 1.8% to $6.65 a pound. China's industrial complex remains resilient and supply continues to tighten. And of course, we have the data center build-out also taking whatever is available. But there's a lot happening in the mining sector this morning, so we are going to get right to it. We'll get to the news out of the miners and explorers here in just a moment, but first a quick word about today's sponsor. This episode of Mining Stock Daily is brought to you by Equinox Gold. Equinox Gold is a Canadian mining company with a multi-mine portfolio of producing and development stage gold assets across the Americas. The company reported a strong Q1 with nearly 198,000 ounces of gold produced, reduced total debt by approximately $990 million in the quarter, and paid its inaugural dividend in March. As you'll hear in just a moment, Equinox is making a big move this morning. You can learn more about Equinox Gold at equinoxgold.com.
From power generation to steelmaking, coal still drives the global economy. And the Coal Trader podcast from Clear Commodity Network is where the industry comes to talk about it. Join me, Matt Warder, and my partner Joe Aldina as we break down the latest trends in thermal and met coal, explore shifting market dynamics, and sit down with industry veterans and executives for unfiltered, insightful conversations. Listen to Coal Trader podcast on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or at clearcommodity.net. Clear Commodity Network, digital news on the physical markets.
And here's what you need to know this morning. The biggest story in the gold sector this morning is Equinox Gold and Orla Mining have announced a combination to create North America's new senior gold producer. Under the terms, Orla shareholders will receive one Equinox share plus a nominal cash payment of about 1/100th of a penny for every Orla share held, effectively an all-share deal, giving existing Equinox shareholders approximately 67% of the combined company and former Orla shareholders approximately 33%. The implied combined market capitalization is approximately $18.5 billion. The combined entity will have expected 2026 gold production of approximately 1.1 million ounces from 6 North American mines, Greenstone in Ontario, Valentine in Newfoundland, and Musselwhite in Ontario from the Canadian portfolio, plus producing assets in Nevada, Mexico, and Nicaragua. Together, the portfolio holds 23 million ounces of proven and probable mineral reserves. On the financial side, the combined company is expected to generate approximately $3.4 billion in EBITDA and $1.4 billion in free cash flow based on current analyst consensus estimates. The strategic logic is about growth. The combined company has laid out a path to 1.9 million ounces of annual production, a roughly 70% increase from current combined levels, driven by development and expansion projects within the existing portfolio. The transaction is expected to close in Q3 of 2026, subject to shareholder and regulatory approvals. Equinox Gold trades on the TSX and the NYSE with EQX. Orla trades on the TSX with OLA and on the NYSE American with ORLA. Big news. Congratulations, everybody. NGEx Minerals has released a gold-focused highlight from the Lunahuasi copper-gold-silver project in Argentina with assay results showing 17.3 meters of 207.79 grams per ton gold and included 2 meters of extraordinary 1,740 grams per ton, plus a separate intercept of 4.8 meters of 60 grams per ton gold. These are vein-hosted gold intervals within the broader copper-gold porphyry system at Lunahuasi, which it's being built out, and the grades underscore the polymetallic prospectiveness of the deposit beyond its copper endowment. NGEx Minerals trades on the TSX with NGEx and on the OTCQX with NGXXF. Scorpio Gold has released new results from the Gold Wedge deposit at the Manhattan District in Nevada, with hole 78 returning 11.84 grams per ton gold over 8.39 meters from a depth of 106 meters. They're also included in that 40 grams per ton gold over 0.88 meters. Gold Wedge is the high-grade core of the Manhattan system, and the result adds to a strong run of intercepts from the district this year. Scorpio Gold trades on the Venture with SGN and on the OTCQB with SRCRF. Lift Power has released new results from the Big East pegmatite at its Yellowknife lithium project in Northwest Territories, with hole 312 intersecting 26 meters of 1.29% Li2O, including 17 meters of 1.65% Li2O. This year's winter program covered 1,000 meters of strike length at Big East to depths of 50 to 300 meters below surface. The consolidated Yellowknife mineral resource stands at 50.4 million tons at 1% Li2O in the inferred category, with Big East the largest deposit at 16.5 million tons, grading just over 1% Li2O. Lift Power trades on the Venture with LIFT and on the OTCQX with LIFFF. Andina Copper has intersected 152 meters of 0.67% copper from a depth of 54 meters within a broader envelope of 274 meters of 0.5% copper from its latest drill release this morning. The results extend the Cabrasco Central Copper Molybdenum Porphyry System to the north. Near-surface mineralization begins at approximately 52 meters downhole and is associated with multiple mineralized porphyry phases and related magmatic hydrothermal breccias. 2 additional drill holes have subsequently been completed from the same platform, hole 9 and 10. Visual logging indicates sulfide mineralization consistent with the broader Cabrasco Central system in both holes. Andina Copper trades on the Venture with ANDC and on the OTCQB with PMMCF. Tocvan Ventures has identified a new surface gold-silver target at Gran Pilar in Sonora, Mexico, located 3 kilometers east of the main zone. Rock chip samples from the new area returned elevated gold and silver values in outcropping quartz veins consistent with the low sulfidation epithermal style of mineralization seen at the main zone. The discovery expands the potential footprint of the Gran Pilar system and adds a new drill target for future programs. Tocvan Ventures trades on the CSE with TOC and on the OTCQB with TCVNF. And Talisker Resources has reported estimated year-to-date 2026 gold sales of 2,675 ounces, generating approximately $12.7 million in net proceeds. They also announced the completion of its logistics chain to Ocean Partners for ongoing gold sales for the Braylorn gold mine in British Columbia. The establishment of direct logistics pipeline to a bullion buyer marks a meaningful operational milestone for the company as it ramps up production at Braylorn. Talisker Resources trades on the TSX with TSK. All right, that's a wrap here this morning on the morning briefing. It's going to be a pretty busy next couple days as we begin to, get into our long form later this week. The Mining Stock Daily Morning Briefing is produced by Clear Commodity Network. It is distributed throughout the world through your podcast network of choice and at clearcommodity.net. Have yourself a wonderful day, everybody. Talk to you soon. Be well. The information presented should not be considered investment advice. Mining Stock Daily and its affiliates are not responsible for any loss arising from any investment decision in connection with the material presented herein. Please do your own research or speak to a licensed financial representative before making any investment decisions.